of Jujutsu battles. Domain expansion.
He's not gonna explain it.
Sukuna's vessel. So he really is alive. What'd you bring the kid for? A shield?
A shield? No, I already explained this. He's just here to watch. You're kinda weak.
Yuji's first impression of Jogo when he was a novice was when he was the strongest curse that he felt to that point, right? And the strongest he felt before that was a finger bearer, right? And that was a special grade, registered special grade curse. And that is probably on the lowest totem pole of strength when it comes to special grade curses. But Yuji thought that that was the strongest. But when he saw Jogo get pissed at Gojo for telling him that he's weak, and he popped his domain, Yuji was enthralled by his strength and was honestly shocked and barely could move from how strong Jogo was. But what if the current Yuji was able to see Jogo again? How would he react? How would he think of himself and his own strength? And how would he, go about it? That's what I wonder right now. So, let's say they both run into each other at Shibuya. We have current Yuji, and we have, obviously, Shibuya Jogo. What will happen when they run into each other? Well, first off, Jogo is very frail, right? We were told that his durability is nothing compared to Hanami's, and Hanami was able to take multiple black flashes from Yuji. So, just from that statement alone, I'll say that Yuji just needs to land at least 2 black flashes or 1 to critically hurt Jogo. But the thing is that Yuji will have to be able to land a hit on Jogo because Jogo is very, 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 very quick. But Yuji is no slouch when it comes to speed as well. So that's why this matchup is actually very, very interesting. So Jogo, yeah, he's not too frail because he was able to survive a beating from Sukuna and Gojo for a long period of time, more than 5 minutes. And he wasn't exorcised. Yes, he was very badly beaten up. He had to reuse reverse curse technique, but he wasn't exorcised. That's the important part. Now, the speed thing, I don't think it'll be too much. I don't think it'd be too much of a crutch for Yuji. I think he'll still be able to hurt Jogo and not be able to, I guess, be too much of a handicap in that department. But it would definitely be a challenge. They have to lock in, right? But I was also thinking about what if Jogo could use domain amplification to kind of shield himself from Yuji's strength. Now, Yuji already has immense strength, inherently, without curse technique, without curse energy, or that. But if he uses his cursed energy infusing with his fist, can Jogo use domain amplification to negate some of that damage? That's a question I'm wondering. And potential binding vows for this fight would be actually very, very interesting, because if Yuji presses Jogo in this fight, and Jogo is a rather intelligent curse, I know he understands binding vows, but we never see him implement a binding vow in a fight. Even when he was fighting Gojo or Sukuna, he didn't, implement a binding vow to save his life. Maybe his life wasn't completely in danger. Maybe it was just he was just getting blitzed over and over and over again. But I can definitely see one of the two, Yuji or Jogo, implementing a binding vow. More so Jogo than Yuji, because I don't know if Yuji understands binding vows to that level. But I'm just gonna say there's no binding vows, but I will keep it in my head that that could be, a heel turn, man, where one of them do a binding vow and it's all over. But the thing that will make this fight very, very interesting is Jogo's domain expansion. Now, there's 2 things I have to say about this. One is that Jogo cannot do multiple domain expansions. So if he pops his domain expansion and Yuji survives it, and then the domain expansion ends, Jogo is screwed. He'll have no cursed energy for a little period of time, and that gives Yuji the perfect opportunity to straight up just exercise him, to be honest with you. Whether he uses blood manipulation, whether he uses his own strength, whether he used a Black Flash, or whether he used, you know, soul manipulation, hurting Jogo's soul. It's just, he has a plethora of options after Jogo's domain expansion is over. But the thing that I want to talk about is how fast is Jogo's domain expansion activation speed? Because we see that Yuji was able to pretty much react and damn nearly blitz Mahito when he did his 0.2 second domain expansion. So Yuji is very, very quick in his reaction speed. So I doubt that Jogo's domain expansion activation speed is as quick as you know, even Hikari or Mahito. So I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue with Yuji being able to use his, you know, speed and reaction speed to catch up to Jogo. But this matchup is actually very, very close. Yuji, if he didn't have blood manipulation, I don't see how he could honestly beat Jogo in a mid-diff fight because of the distance issue. But since Yuji can use Piercing Blood, he can use Supernova, you know, he has, you know, the poison in his arsenal because of the blood and all that. He has, you know, his soul manipulation. He has his gauntlets, which I'm sure enhances his strength. He has his enhanced durability and curse energy manipulation from past month of training. He has RCT. So he's a real threat to Jogo. And I think that if they manage Shibuya right now, if we base it on only what we've seen Yuji can do, I'll say Yuji wins maybe like, I don't know, like 5 out of 10 times. It's a 50-50. But if we give Yuji a simple domain so he can defend against Jogo's domain, and we give Yuji his gravity manipulation inherent from his mother, Kaori, and he's able to, like, you know, push down all of Jogo's flames when he's getting in close and all that stuff, then honestly, it'll be a mid-diff for Yuji. He'll win like 7 out of 10 times because he'll have the range, he has the speed to get up close, he'll have his gravity manipulation to push down all of Jogo's curse techniques, and he has RCT to heal any damage. Yeah, this fight's Joe. This fight is over. This fight's Yuji's. Peace.